Hey everyone, Sage is here. Kristi's here too. Hi, Kristi.
Hi.
She's going to be joining me for a build to kind of get a better idea of how maybe to build him, just for fun. All right, so let's talk about Camus. I'm going to actually...
Stall. Can we talk about Stall?
No. He is terrible. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm only kidding, don't worry. So, okay, I'm
He's
just
not.
going to throw up the stats that you would have at the... when you get him to 5 stars and... you know, fully leveled up. I'm just going to also tell Kristi the stats, because why not? She can't see them right now.
Yeah,
So-
I'm actually blind.
Yep, you are. You are blind. All right. So
I am.
All right, so at full level at 5 stars, when it, oh my god, really? Now is not the time, Josh. Good lord. I'm just gonna turn off Steam now.
Josh.
Anyways, good lord. So, God, Kristi, I don't know if you knew this, but every Grand Hero battle, at least the hero that comes from it, all of their stats are always neutral. They never have banes or
yeah.
boons.
I knew that.
And at 5 stars and at full level, he has 42 health, 32 attack. That's without his weapon, which has 16, bringing him up to, I believe, 48 attack.
40, yes, that
And
is the
speed,
number.
his speed is 33, which is pretty fantastic. His defense is 31, which is also very good. The only problem is that at the end he has 17 resistance, which of course is not very good. But
He had a you know a bane.
yeah, he doesn't. You know, he has to have something, I guess, something that would make him a bit weaker.
Can't be too overpowered.
Some of the good things that come from him, though, of course, is Gradivis, which basically enables him to counterattack from a distance, which, again, I think we've talked about in the last video. He's the only blue melee unit who has this, which makes him pretty niche and interesting. And also, probably one of the better blue units out there right now, if I say so myself, at least when it comes to a horse unit. You could build him all around Horse Emblem. In fact, he already has Goad Cavalry in here, which means that, you know, he can boost allies' attack and things like that. So you can basically make him a tank. He also has Granai's Shield, which honestly I don't see as being very effective, because chances are you're never really going to run into anything. I don't recall any weapons that actually have Beast Slayer effects outside of tomes, certain
Yeah.
tomes. You're probably never going to run into those tomes. Tomes? Oh, God. I need some tums.
These Tum-Tums.
You'll probably never run into those tomes outside of a maybe training tower, if I can really think of anything. And from there, of course, we have Spur Attack and all that other stuff. If I were to be that one guy, I would say keep Gradivis, because Gradivis, I mean, it's a ranged counter weapon. You can't really poo-poo that at all. It's a pretty cool weapon, and especially for a spear user, that's pretty nice. I would get rid of these, however. AoE abilities in this game are just take far too long. They do they do a lot of damage, but when it comes down to creating a unit, you really want to synergize that a bit better, and chances are you'll do better synergy-wise by actually having something that singles a target, killing them first, and then moving on to the next, because that way he'll do more damage overall.
Yeah.
So, if I were to put anything on this, of course, since his attack is over 48, at least fully max level, let's see, we're gonna have to dig up her. Oh god, here we go. Here it is. Here is Camilla. She of course has Draconic Aura. You can also get this from female Corrin as well. And this, of course, it says grants plus 30 to attack, but what it actually says or means is that it's like Bonfire or Glacius, where it takes the attack stat and takes 30% of that from that. So, you know, at 48, it will probably end up doing more damage than, say, Moonbow, which a lot of people like using. I strongly suggest Draconic Aura over that, because it just does more damage, and since he has quite a bit of speed, I will also suggest for his A, if you really want to make him something like a really heavy damage dealer, perhaps, you could probably always go with Death Blow, which is an option here. Death Blow is, of course, from Klein here. Your boy Klein, as you like to say. You have Klein, right? I think
Yes, I have Klein.
Yeah.
My baby.
He's your baby.
My baby, my husband.
He grants plus 6 attack on, on a when he initiates combat. I can't talk today. Ah, boy.
And something new.
Rude. So
Frightening.
basically, when that happens, he will do a lot more damage, and especially if he's initiating when he does Draconic Aura, that's also a good option. That's just in case you don't want to remove his defensive, bonuses or his resistance, which is already pretty pitifully low. You could technically make him a Fury build as well, which means that he will take damage, but he will have, plus to attack, speed, defense, and resistance. That, of course, comes from Hinata. Or you could go pure Zerg mode and go Life and Death, which comes from Hana up here. And Hana will mean that he will get over, I believe, 50 attack.
Hana? You mean Hinata?
No, Hana. This is Hana.
Oh, you were hovering over Hinata. I was like, what?
Yes.
Confused.
Yeah, Hana is, of course, that takes a bit of investment to get the full Life and Death, but even then, with Life and Death 2, he goes well over 50 damage, which is incredible, and his speed gets knocked up to about 37, which means that he probably won't be doubled at all, usually. And this means it synergizes well. That's mostly if you want to sacrifice a bit of the defensive nature that he has to make a bit more exhilarating thing. You can also, of course, keep Granai's shield, but I still don't think it's that great of an ability because you'll probably never run into the
Don't keep Granny.
Don't keep Granny. Kick her out. Send her to the old folks home. Vantage
She's
is
going anyway,
Yeah. Vantage is always a good option for him because just like Hector or Ryoma or Ike, this allows him to attack a bit more, before he actually gets hit himself. And since he has such a hefty attack, it means that he can at least probably, and at least hopefully, kill the target that's about to hit him. And of course, you get Vantage from our good old pal lon'qu over here. He gets 3 stars, the third version of Vantage at 4 stars, and that's always a good option. As for C skills, I guess you could put Desperation on him, but I still think Vantage is one of the better benefits. As for the C skills, if you're building a horse emblem team, Goad is not a bad idea. Goad is a great idea to have on him, at least because, well, he'll be sticking close to your other horse units, and he can, benefit from it. Or at least they can benefit from it. Or you could go with any sort of Hone Cavalry or anything like that. As for if you want to make him into, something else, I highly suggest maybe even, I would say Threat and Defense, which comes from Parry, because Threat and Defense will mean that he will hit harder, and since he has quite a bit of defense, as long as he's not going up against a mage, he could run in and do quite a bit of damage with that. Or he could also, threaten attack, or any Hone you really want. But if you're going with the Cavalry thing, Goad Cavalry, Hone Cavalry, Fortify Cavalry, they're all good options. That's about it, guys. I hope that was enough for you to...
Very informative.
Anything you would like to say, Kristi? Did you get
I have brownies waiting for me to be cut up.
Oh. I wonder if
and I need orange juice. Send help.
Do you think Camus would like brownies?
I will stand as your shield.
Yeah, does he like nuts in them? Because I don't want have mine with nuts.
But
I don't put anything in my brownies.
As long as he's not allergic to nuts, or not, well... What if he wants...
Just stuff the nuts in his mouth.
Yeah, okay, well, this has gotten really weird. Anyways...
You took it. You took it that way.
Anyways,
how people gonna think that way.
For a blue unit, he is really, really good, and a very good option to add to your team. I highly suggest going for him. Not only that...
I have a question.
Hmm?
Do you think Bill Trinan has him on his team?
Most likely.
Do you think... Bill. God damn it, Bill.
Bill! Sorry.
Fucking
That
Bill.
actually hurts my throat when I do that.
Why do you do it then?
Bill! I don't know.
My God.
I need to do a Reggie impression every day or else I lose my mind.
That didn't sound like... Can you do a Kermit impression?
A Kermit impression? Bill!
Yeah, that's better, because you did not sound like Reggie.
Let's sing Rainbow Connection.
Oh, no.
I forgot the lyrics. Never mind! Panic! Anyways.
It sounds like those clowns you would have at your birthday parties. You're up to that standard right now. Like, he would forget the trick midway. He's like, fuck it.
Well, that's basically it for Camus, guys. I hope you found that informative, at least in some ways. He is a very good unit. I highly suggest going for it. He's probably one of the best Grand Battle heroes that we've gotten in a
Who's
while.
the worst?
Narcian, probably.
Damn, Narcian got. Yeah,
Narcian and
didn't he have a 2-star?
Yeah, he was along there with Robin. Robin's also pretty terrible, female Robin at least. Someone in the comments is already typing something up terribly.
Sexist.
But and then probably followed quickly by Navarre, and everyone else: Zephiel, Ursula, Xander, and I'm trying to remember the rest of them. Nicholas, they're all pretty good, but I actually think Camus is probably the best Grand Battle hero entirely, honestly. He's that really good blue unit that can combo, and also, distance counter is always a really nice option. In a horse emblem team, he is going to be terrifying. So, be ready, friends! That's something I'm sure everyone was really hoping to hear. So anyways, for now, guys, this is Kristi. Kristi?
Yeah, you're not me.
No, it's Kristi. I'm giving it over to you to say goodbye.
I know, but you're like, this is Kristi, like
this
you're
is Kristi
like...
saying goodbye. Kristi.
Bye.
And this is Sages saying Kristi.
Bye.
Bye.